make sure everything's up and running before I get started here. We want to continue. Yes. Yeah. I have no idea where we left off. Went to Mount Battle something. Double check real quick. See what the he essentially told me that they now sell Pokeballs here. I came back here to grab a bunch of them. Other items. I don't know. Let's move on over the stream setup real quick. Try to see the YouTube chat before I get too far into this. Suppose I should share link around. Maybe might help. Go get that link pushed around real quick before I get too far into this. I'm gonna get about like 2 hours of a quick little stream in. It's gonna be on and off for the next couple of days, and then maybe sometime towards the end of next week I'll start trying to be more consistent about streaming. But got family coming into town, got some chores I need to do around, so I don't know exactly when I'll get done with things on a day-to-day basis. And then once they're out of town again, I'll be set. Notifications. Text. Dude, this music's so fucking satisfying. Just chill. Check my personal server. Suppose I can hit it. It's in the main chat. Bada bop boom. Pow. All those shameless self promos. Cool. Got it. Forget that you can't move the camera. Mount Battle. I don't remember what exactly. But we met with the guy that we had to get to, and some trainers along the way. We evolved our Eevee into an Avrion. We were able to purify Teddiursa, and I think that's about it so far. I think that was the main thing that we got through last time. Professor Kane was taken, so that was it. We now need to go to the desert lab. We're gonna go try and get Professor Kane back. Did we really get Professor Kane back this fast? I feel like this is kind of early. I might have to do some offline training. If I'm level 14 already going to do this, I'm afraid that I'm going to be fighting some pretty tough opponents. So interesting. I've only ever played this game out of the two that came out for GameCube. So I never got to play the Coliseum first. We are the six tuplets. We are. We strike terror throughout the land. Or we are the Hexagon Brothers. They all have different little bit shapes and different colors, but like they're just the same person. Why does he have an underbite? Dude. They're dumb too. Because the guy in front saying count up and not saying one. I forget, is this just the gauntlet? Do we just go one by one and fight each of them? And they each have a shadow Pokemon? Yeah, okay. Cyclopeon Rez-Ace. He's definitely got the Houndour as the shadow Pokemon. Probably should have healed before I came out here. Umbreon. I go for the fight on Slugma because it's technically a special move at this time. Houndour. Let's smack him with a return because I feel like the de-shadification of the Pokemon should translate into friendship. If it doesn't, then what the fuck? Because I don't have the greatest memory of this game and like every ins and outs of it, I still don't even know what I'm gonna make my team until like we get far into this. So I'm gonna have to find out as we go, really. Okay, I'm thinking. I try to capture this Houndour. And then with Teddier, so we use Metal Claw. Do a small amount of damage. Easy. First try. Now we just do that over and over and over again. And if it gives me a second between each battle, I'll heal now. Get them both up so that we can start doing some more. We got the water one next, so we won't switch Houndour in, but we will heal. Where? At least one for Houndour. Dude, this battle music brings me back to when I was a kid. So awesome. No shadow one yet. So I think we'll fight the Horsey and return the Goldie. Is it a Corphish or is it a Staryu that was the shadow Pokemon? This engine has to be made off of like code for Stadium. Is my thought process, is like Pokemon Stadium. Ooh. I might actually want that on my team. A wall rain would be insane. Okay. We do this. I think we fight the gold beam this time. We return the spiel, and then after that, we'll make the decision on what we do from there. Might just be like a heal and throw a Pokeball sort of turn. Ooh, no, actually, might want to get a lick in. Throw one Pokeball, and if that doesn't work, we'll have a return lined up to smack it. We just hope that we don't crit. I think a crit might kill. Maybe not from this range, but I'm pretty sure. Easy. Nothing to worry about here, boys. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Fuck me, right? I think at this point we can just keep going, right? Keep rolling. Don't stop. Don't stop till we get enough. There we go, that worked. Awesome. So, Baltoy, Claydol would be another cool one, but I don't know how well that would work out. I'm still gonna try to catch as many of the Shadow Pokemon as I can, but it's all about thinking for the future. Put us in good range. Hopefully return is able to put them out. I think I will bite. All the ball toy. Snack ball, let's go. Watching a lot of videos from the past on these games. People were doing like anticipation videos recently on like oh, here's the lore of this game since it's coming out for the Switch sometime this year, because they didn't know exactly when the date was going to be, but they knew it was coming out. Man, watching some of those videos, I'm like, damn. There's a lot to this that I didn't know about when I was younger. Let's see. I think we do a tackle and another Pokeball. A non-stab tackle from not so physically inept or physically good Pokemon. 2, 3. Oh, never mind. I'm just filling with the team, you know? We let Teddy Ursa do a lot of the heavy lifting here, but I think for the next couple of guys, we can start to use some of the other Pokemon that we have here. Maybe check out some of these movesets and abilities that they have. The Baltoy has a ground type. He'll be good for the next 2 battles here. No, he's a Shadow Pokemon, of course. Don't know what I was thinking. I'm not at a disadvantage by just continuing as I am. I may just do that. We'll fight the next guy as is. Got a vibe to the battle music, bro. Fight, and we will do... I may be wrong, but I feel like Return is probably the strongest move on Teddy Ursa right now. Make sure if someone hops in the voice call here that y'all will be able to hear them. We're all good there. If at any point y'all can't hear me either, let me know. Just because I know, like, sound might be a little wonky here and there, a little touch and go. I'm trying to be closer to my mic and speak kind of towards it. That way y'all can hear me directly. But like I said, if mic's coming out a little weird, can't hear me for whatever reason, just drop a message, say, hey, be louder, and I'll adjust some audio. I tried to clip out some things from the last stream of this, and man, was some of that audio bad, very echoey. Don't know what was going on. It was fine when I was close to the mic, but the moment I laid back and like tried to chill, bad, very bad. Dude, I love Mareep. I don't think an Ampharos is going to be great for this playthrough. That's just me personally. Electric type will be good, but I don't think. Okay, Fury swipes the Chinchou. Oh, yo! What's going on? Hey, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid, RMJ Griffin. I'm guessing you just finished out streaming. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all were doing over there in your stream. How was it? How'd it go? What'd you get done? Much appreciated for the raid too. Let me know if audio's all good too. I'm trying to make sure I'm well heard. You're also playing XD? How far do you get? Dude, it's been 20 years since I played this game, man. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Oh, dude, I can see some of the follows and things flooding in. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, man. Thank you. See if I can't pull up the feed so I can see names as they're coming through. I know, right? 20 years. I'm old. Oh man, I let my teddy bears faint. Let's see. Which types are out? We want to go ball toy. Dude, so I have the funniest story to tell about this dude. Oh my god. Y'all help me hit the 40 follower goal. Much appreciated, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. So funny story about this was back in the day, my dad and I, we used to play this together, and we didn't have a game card for our GameCube to actually save the game. So we used to try to leave the GameCube on, but sometimes someone would turn it off, someone would want to play something different, or power would go out, and so every time we just would delete our progress. So eventually he finally took me to the game store, a Hollywood Video slash whatever game section that they had. I think it went by a different name entirely, but bought a game card, and then we finally beat it. and that was like the last time we ever played the game. I held on to it for a long time, but I don't know what happened to it. But I had the GameCube with the Shadow Lugia on and everything, man. It was awesome. Y'all gotta tell me about some times that y'all have with this game. Like, if you played it before, or if you haven't, you're just looking forward to see people play through it, let me know. Y'all missed it earlier. I was just saying, like, I don't know exactly who all I'm gonna include on my team yet, so if you have any suggestions or want to see something get used, let me know. Go ahead and use Bite there and Shadow Blitz there. PS1 and Spyro. Dude, not having a game card was such a big deal back in the day. Like, if you didn't have it, you were playing those games over and over again until you either beat it that one time or eventually you got the game card. Much appreciated, dude. I just wanted to play with Umbreon. I love Umbreon. I love Espeon too, and those two was what I was between, but I had to think about it. Umbreon's kind of the better choice for the playthrough. Like, the Psychic types can be a little out of hand in this game, for one. For another, Lugia itself being a Psychic type, just gotta play to the knowledge that I have on Pokemon. Any sort of suggestions for extra team members that I should have? Just kind of jumping around, seeing what's going on. Much appreciated to Aquamady for the follow, and AWG, and RMJ Griffin yourself. I appreciate the raid, the follows, everything, man. It means a whole ton. I got on just expecting I might get a couple of my friends on here and kind of, just chit chat with them while I played through here, but it's always nice to see a good raid go through. Gulpin is the Shadow Pokemon. Okay. Let's do some damage to both of them real quick. Dude, I was so excited when they revealed it on the what was it, 30th anniversary stream. All the reveals that they did that day was just so cool for me to see, and this one was the big one. That and Fire Red Leaf Green being released that day, those two games would just encapsulate my childhood. Like, all I need left is Pokemon Emerald, and then I'm set. Usually go with Umbreon, chose Vaporeon this time. Dude, Vaporeon's a great choice too, though. Like, with how bulky it is, I think it's just perfect fit for what you're trying to do. Plus, there's plenty of other dark types that you can run around and grab, or even bug types, other things to use against Lugia once you get to that point. So you're gonna have other things to worry about too. I'm not gonna say much more because I still remember a good majority of the game, so I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't played. RMJ Griffin is a huge Pokemon guy. How so? I would say Breloom's a good choice, has False Swipes and Spore, I believe. Could be wrong, but used it in my last playthrough, was a good catching Pokemon. Dude, that might be the play, because I know it gets really tough the later into the game you get, with just making sure that you're getting some of these Pokemon down. Houndour being confused is rough. I'll take my eyes off it for like 2 seconds and I look back up. Breloom might be a good shout though. I hadn't thought about what type of grass type that I would run. Is the Shroomishes with the next guy, the green guy, right? I think I might have to switch out here because my team is really feeling it. We'll be in a good position too. we'll switch out Houndour into Spiel. Oh, I was on Umbreon. We're not gonna talk about that. Oh man. Can I still not switch out? Okay. Is what it is then. Maybe I just call 2 Houndour and hope for the best. I'm gonna get rid of that because I've seen that before. My mods aren't on currently. Dude, first ball catch, awesome. If it wasn't Spore, then it was Stun Spore. All the better, man. No, Shroomisher's in the lab in a bit, I think. Okay. Just means that he loves Pokemon. Dude, welcome to the family. We love Pokemon over here. I'm all about it. Let's take a moment to heal up. I've been letting too much go on with my Pokemon. I don't have a paralyzed heal, unfortunately. We'll rearrange a couple things here and there. I think using the full heal should be fine for now, just because I'm gonna go back and heal once we get done with this last battle here. Goal is to get all of the Shadow Pokemon that we have right in front of us, so. Big Pokemon fan, been playing for a long time, but always enjoy meeting other Pokemon fans / players. Let's go, dude. I'm always glad to meet new people that want to play these games. It's always nice to bring in new people that haven't played it before, or have played it before and just are getting a new experience with it. I am all about the inclusivity of just inviting new people to enjoy these things that I love personally. And I never want to ruin the experience, so if you all catch me starting to spoil something or whatever, call me out on it. I'm going to stop myself where I know I can, so as to give you all the experience of playing along with it. I might hint that I know something's coming up, but I'm never going to try to outright ruin your experience by saying, oh man, I can't wait for this specific thing to happen that's not going to happen for a while. Past that, we're vibing right now. Y'all can't hear it, but I have some other music going that is actually mixing really well with the battle theme, and so I'm hyped up right now. We got this flow going. If I'm rambling too much, let me know too. I'll probably get into specifics of like what I'm seeing too whenever I'm going to battle, because I was in the competitive scene for a little bit back when X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire were out, and so like my brain when playing Pokemon defaults to the competitive side of things when just looking at it. Keep rambling and do the same at times, dude. Always down to ramble. I might just need like a drink of water every now and again to reset, but I can keep up a conversation so long as I'm talking to someone. One thing I will let y'all know ahead of time, my streams may be a little erratic for this week just because I got some family coming to town, got some things I need to set up for the house. So will be kind of erratic with my streams for the next few days, but kind of midway through next week I'm going to hopefully get back onto a even flow. So if y'all want to tune in, just know there might be a day or two where you won't see me, and another couple where I'm going back to back to back. Grew up with the first 3 gens, was obsessed in a good way, dropped off for a bit and came back around Sword and Shield. Love was rekindled for it. Let's go, dude. Dude. It was, I think it was because I played every sort of generation since, you know, I never personally owned red, blue, gold, silver, but I owned a copy of Sapphire, a copy of Fire Red and Leaf Green, a copy of Emerald. Pretty much every Pokemon game from then on I've owned in one way or another, and I've played all of them essentially. Ooh, a Shiftry would be awesome. Anyways, I had started to fall off the last couple of years. Megas were a huge thing that I just loved, but I couldn't find the niche, the thing that made me go, I want to get back into it like I used to be, until ZA. ZA brought me back in a full way, and of course it was the Megas. Of course it was my favorite Pokemon, Dragonite, getting a Mega. I know a lot of people think it's Mega's questionable, but I'm in love with Mega Dragonite. We don't want to take out the C-Dot, so I gotta be careful. And then just the gameplay. I liked the Legends Arceus, however you want to pronounce it. I liked it a lot back in the day whenever I played it. And so when I say back in the day, it was 3-4 years ago. So the style of the Legends games was something really cool to me. Loved the story, and it just hyped me back up. So I'm full in. I got my copy of Fire Red ready to go that I'm doing shiny hunting for the starter on. I'm doing this game. I still need to do the ZA DLC. So just expect me to be doing a lot of Pokemon for a little while. Hope the family visit goes well. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's pretty hard for me to pick up a favorite gen. I usually say Gen 3, but at first I have such a happy memory of all of them. Dude, it's totally alright if you can't just pick one, because, I mean, that's the beauty of Pokemon, right? Is you're going to find favorites through every generation, and it's not just going to be a one and done thing. The IP itself is ever growing, and so you might, you might say Gen 3 is your favorite now, and then come Gen 15, you're like, damn, I really like that. Also, slowly trying to make my way through the mid-gens I skipped. Yeah, dude, you should totally just take a moment to play through some of them. I'm a Gen 4 fan through and through. Gen 5 and Gen 3 have like a close second place. Just those will probably be the ones that you have stick with you, for sure. Gens 1 through 5. After that, it's touch and go based off of the person and your own experience, right? Oh, nice. I think Mega Dragonite's good. Dude, I love Mega Dragonite so much. I immediately stopped my playthrough of ZA to make sure I got a shiny Dratini before I continue onward. So I'd have the shiny blue Mega Dragonite. Love it. There are a lot of great Megas in ZA. Played Arceus for the first time this past summer and loved it. Dude, Legend games are awesome. They need to just keep making them. I don't understand the hate for Mega Dragonite. Me neither, man. I get the design might be simple, but it's directly related to how dragons like that are perceived. I mean, it was the idea for Dragonite from the get-go. It was good timing before ZA released too. Yeah. Actually helped convince me to play Arceus. For real? Let's go, dude. RMJ Griffin. Can I just call you Griffin, or should I call you RMJ? But either way, dude, that's awesome. Like, you got the in there. We just shiny race and Arceus with a few friends. Heck yeah. Shiny Mega Dragonite is great, dude. Love it. Think I'm really loving Sun and Moon when I get it to it. Played Ultra Moon as a randomizer, but still gotta do vanilla. Yes, sir. Griffin is perfect. Awesome. Aquamedi, I would say Sun and Moon is great. I definitely think that Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon were better versions of Sun and Moon, personally. That's just my opinion. Anyone's welcome to have their own opinion on that. So, I didn't have any issues with the games. I don't think anything was wrong with them, and I think they did a lot of things great. I had a lot of new competitive Pokemon that I fell in love with from there, and I think you'll have a good time with it, man. I was just saying how I don't think Mareep is gonna do me a whole lot here, so I think I'm gonna switch C-Dot in. That doesn't look like the next base, but sure. Yeah, go through Ultra Moon again and just do it vanilla that time. Let's see if, perchance, okay, Teddiursa's pickup ability hasn't kicked in again. Dude, I got an Ultra Ball off of Teddiursa's ability. Like, that was pretty clutch. Okay, I know you need a key card here to even get in, or no, you don't. I must have been thinking about the video of a Coliseum that I watched the other day. Ooh, Duskull, please be the Shadow Pokemon here. I love Duskull. Damn, no Shadow Pokemon. Griffin, have you played XD Gale of Darkness before, or Coliseum before that? Or was this kind of like your first time getting into it? I forget, you might have already answered that question, but I know you said you were playing it on stream before you rated me. Let's see what the competitive side of me is trying to overthink this fight, but I have it in the bag, and I really shouldn't think more than I have to. Like, what if they try to confuse me? Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm faster on both fronts. Oh no, a tackle, right? Y'all happen to just raid me at the perfect time too, because I am technically affiliate, so I had thrown a 3-minute ad up just to make sure that people joining in wouldn't get that intro ad, to try and get the pre-rolls off for a little bit. And y'all happen to just jump in right after it said the countdown was done on it, so good timing, perfect timing if I can say so. I am not 100% sure on where I should be going. XD001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we'd finished up with this research and get out from this dank underground warden. He might be grabbing food or something, but he streamed another full playthrough of XD almost exactly a year ago. Dude, that's awesome. Now that's out. It's out. You will be able to stream it just on the Switch. Just kidding, there he is. Hey man, anyone that knows the information, just, you know, feel free to answer. I might direct a question at a specific person, but I'm always open to just more conversation, dude. Keeps the stream feeling light. You were getting food? Hell yeah, dude. It's about that time, right? Man, I wish there was a shadow corefish. I was just asking when, like, when you'd gotten into XD specifically, like if you'd played it before, or if this was your first run, which Aqua had answered. if I could find a Corphish, I would make that my water type because I love Crawdaunt. I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm also kind of biased towards dark types. Like, I like a lot of dark types, so there's a good chance that if I see a cool Pokemon that eventually evolves into a dark type, I'm gonna be like, ooh, like I could use that. It's that and dragon types. Getting lost in the mixing of the two songs. Water and fighting, let's go. What's your favorite Pokemon? Let's ask that to both of you. Aqua and Griffin, what are your favorite Pokemon? Dude, I know everyone's always got a different take on it. I've had friends like one of my closest friends who I used to do. I did a Soul Link with on his channel at one point. His favorite typing was normal, which I thought was like hilarious since mine was dark. It was a nice contrary like sort of vibe that we had going on, and it was a good time. I played it a few times. Got it around Christmas of 25. Maybe we have done 5 to 7 played this. Dang, man. I think that's my favorite Pokemon question. Is what's your favorite type? Dude, like I said, you can find out, you know, a whole lot about people just by asking them, you know, if they're into Pokemon like that, what their favorite type is, and just kind of getting a feel for why they're interested in that type. It's a great question to get into. Griffin, what's your favorite type? Let's continue that question too. Man, for 2005, these graphics were great. Now, do they stick? You know, do they stand out well for nowadays? But 2005, they were on something, man. Rockruff and Dusk Form, Lycanroc, Machamp, Urshifu, Liden, handful of my other favorites. Dude, great favorites. Few favorites: Arcanine, Chikorita line, Aegislash, Corviknight, and Umbreon. Favorite type would be grass or ground. Let's go. So just like me, y'all don't have just the one type that you are full in on. It's kind of a mix. Like mine's Dark and Dragon, and a lot of my favorite Pokemon fall between those. Your say favorite Pokemon that's non-legendary, Dragonite, or just the whole Dratini line. I love every step of that line and love to throw them in a playthrough if I can. As for my favorite Pokemon, if we are including legendaries, it's gotta be Darkrai, man. And both Darkrai and Dragonite got megas, dude. You already know when I get through that DLC, I'm gonna... Oh, man. Is that a spoiler? I'm not a spoiler. Hopefully y'all have at least seen the end of that DLC, because I know it's relatively recent and relevant. You go with Rapid Strike or Urshifu? Dude, Rapid Strike was my favorite. You know, when I was younger, I was 100% water, but fighting worked its way in. So, dude, Rapid Strike for Urshifu, fucking... Sorry if y'all aren't into cursing or whatever, and just kind of drop some curses here and there. Pardon my French. But I mean, it's great for exactly both of those typings, man. Can't wait to try out Mega Darkrai though, just because I had a whole lot of time to sit down and play. Plus, I do want to actually stream that since I streamed the rest of my playthrough, and was even doing a Nuzlocke inside of ZA, which I feel like I was doing weird things with it, but it was still fun. So I will definitely have to stream that once we get through more of XD. Griffin cusses at me at least twice a day. Curse away. Let's go. Can't speak for everyone else though. Totally cool, man. I drop a F-bomb every now and again, just when I get kind of excited, you know. Favorite legendaries? Why did I struggle to say legendaries? Favorite legendaries would be Lugia, Zygarde, and Zacian. Let's go. Dude, those are all hype legendaries. They're all so different too, like... Man. That's a good variety, and like, if you're to throw those on a team too, like, good type coverage there. You got some bulk. I like it. Got some bulk, got some attack. One of them's got a mega. The other one you can do some crazy stuff with those. I forget, is there a mega, or not mega, is there a shadow Larvitar, or is that one of the ones you get from the spot? I might be thinking of the other game, Coliseum. Jeez. Raikou, Kyogre, and Urshifu. Dude, y'all got some pretty nice diverse teams there. Like, if you were to use the legendaries on your teams, they have nice type coverage. They also present like different aspects. Like, I'm kind of doing my thing where I read into the competitive side of things, but like type coverage wise and just physical attackers, bulky Pokemon for tanks, things like that, y'all have some very nice picks. I'm trying to think of what other legendaries would be like my tops. I could be kind of the basic guy and also add in Rayquaza in there. It falls into the dragon type, right? I'm trying to think of like what other Pokemon that's a legendary that I would be like. I know there's another one that I'm like very obsessed with, but I can't for the life of me remember. Give me a minute to think on it. While we try to catch the Spinarak. You can get a Larvitar, sorry if no. To me it's not a spoiler, and I think you guys, considering Aqua said that you played through it already, he's probably already seen you, or they've probably already seen you, so. The one thing that I'm having to unlearn as a more competitive mind on Pokemon games is the physical special split in this game. I have to sometimes remember that Bite is a special move. I think we will toss a Pokeball, and then we will switch out Teddiursa because Teddiursa is getting kind of low here. I think we've got 2 Pokemon encyclopedias here. You two, not me. Dude. I can give you as much knowledge as I actually know. I will admit to it when I don't actually know something. What is that emote? King K rules a laugh. At some point I need to go back up and heal. Ooh, a revive. I think I'm gonna take that moment now to go back up and heal, so long as like we don't have to face off against everyone over again. Even if we do, it's not an awful thing, but I'm also getting to the point where like Pokeballs are getting low, so at some point, if there's going to be a whole lot more Shadow Pokemon, I need to think about going back for some more Pokeballs. Might be best to just do it all in one go, yeah. Really enjoy hearing it because it speaks to how much you guys love the series too. You know a lot, but want to share it. That's for sure. If I can help anyone with enjoying the series even a little bit more, I will do it. Please tell me that I'm not gonna have to get into another battle because I walked out here while they're doing this. 8. They just keep going because they were in a circle. I'm gonna get more Pokeballs, and then I'm probably still not gonna deal with y'all because I caught all your Shadow Pokemon that you currently have. I don't know about what you have later, but we'll find out. For now, I think some more potions and some more Pokeballs will do us some good justice. I got a embarrassing story about some Pokemon playthroughs I used to do as a kid. Y'all want to hear some? there's a funny one, or at least funny to me, that every time I remember it, I'm like, dang, you really did that. Yeah, I think we got a good amount. I like learning about it, loved Pokemon for so long, but wasn't until the last couple of years I learned about IVs, EVs, egg moves, natures, and breeding. Yeah, dude, that was part of what got me really into the competitive scene, was the ability to do all those things. I think I started with just trying to do Masuda method hatching eggs for shinies and doing some shiny hunting with the Pokeradar and X, and then when I learned about IV spreads and stuff like that, I checked a couple Pokemon. I had a couple that were 4 IVs already and was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And to this day, I still have a 6 IV Dragonite, a 6 IV, I think it was Gardevoir or it was Gale, or both. I might have done both. A couple other smaller ones that I personally trained for a competitive team. Might not play competitively, but it's fun to learn about this stuff and dip your toes into the PvE side of things. Funny enough, it was playing Cobblemon with friends that got me. So like the Cobblemon is the Minecraft Pokemon mod, correct? And that carried back over to the actual games. Yeah, the IP is just, it varies so much and gives such a good sort of justification to want to keep playing. I like that it forever grows. I do think that they got kind of slow with it once they hit about 1,000 Pokemon. I'm hoping that they start trying to be more innovative and build bigger decks. I'm not saying every region has to come with 150 Pokemon, but you know, more than 30 new Pokemon, right? More than maybe like the 70, I think was the lowest that we got one time per generation. Yeah, that's it. Oh, okay. I was like, I think that's what they call the Pokemon mod for Minecraft. I know my stuff, I swear. I think, maybe. First we need to talk, I'll teach you why it's such a bad mistake to create Shadow Pokemon. I should have been reading that while I was looking through. Having too much of a good time talking with you guys, keeping up a conversation while I play through. Yeah, there's a couple ones out there for Minecraft Pokemon, yep, but Cobblemon is the one that I've done. I'm pretty sure it was the one that I wanted to do with some friends, I just never got around to. Sounds like it must be a ton of fun though. And I tell you, like, Pokemon brought me a lot of friends too. It's such a it's such a great IP that helps bring people together, and I love it, man. Because like a lot of my friends all played Pokemon at one point or another. When I was getting into the competitive scene, I think I was in high school at the time. I got all of my friends that played Pokemon in high school to also kind of do like a battle league within our school. Of course, I sat at the top because none of them fully understood the competitive scene like I did, but I wasn't good enough to go like pro or anything. So I I definitely didn't, you know, hang well at competitions because there was a lot of different competitive scenes back then. That was back when Smogon got really big too, and that was also something I jumped headfirst into. Oh yeah, Couple Moments, very fun, nice blend of both games. You forget it's even Minecraft until you start building it. Is that the one that also, like, sometimes you'll get Pokemon structures in it too, like a Pokemon Center? Let's do Numal. I agree about the IP bringing people together. Same. That's so cool about the Battle League. Yeah, dude. I was a bit of a menace, to say the least. It wasn't exactly fair to the rest of the guys, but I did eventually stop beating them up and try to help them at least with like shiny hunting, or I would IV breed their favorite Pokemon for them so they can get a 6 IV version of it. We'll just call on this turn. And then one of those embarrassing stories that I was talking about earlier, when I was a kid with Pokemon Emerald, I'd gotten a Blaziken up really high. I'd beaten 7 gyms. I could not for the life of me figure out, because I just didn't read. I just didn't decide to read, you know? For the life of me, I couldn't find Stopless. And so I even made it to the waterfall to Evergrande City in the Pokemon League in Victory Road, and I'd gone all around the map several times. My Blaziken was level 99 and was like on the very cusp of experience to reaching level 100, and I thought that was the coolest thing, except for I got so bored of just constantly roaming around with a level 100 Blaziken, one-shotting everything and not being able to figure out where to go next, that I restarted the game. And I will never live that down. You gotta enjoy the upper hand sometimes when you have it, just for a little bit, dude. Yeah. Got a lot of friends I like to credit for cause of Pokemon, just have a lot of memories and connections with Pokemon. I'm enjoying reading your, or hearing your, how do I say reading? Hearing your experiences too. Just like Griffin demolishing all his friends in Smash. Oh, dude, I'm not the best at Smash. So if you're the type of person that's demolishing people at Smash, I'm gonna lose if I ever play you, dude. I used to main Chrom. Then he got nerfed, and I still like to main him, but like, I don't know. I can feel the nerf. He gives me too much credit. Yeah, dude, level 99 Blaziken as a kid, no idea what to do next, just kind of like floated around on the seas. I would find the dark spots, but I never thought to go get Dive and teach it to a Pokemon. One day I just decided I'm tired of this. Let's replay the game. It's subjective. So he's really good. Oh man. Just my opinion that he's good, but I'm not qualified to call him a pro. All I know is he's still a blast to play with either way. Dude, Smash is just such a fun game. If you... Little hot take here. If you try to take Smash too seriously, you're gonna have a bad time. That's just my personal opinion, but when you start thinking of it competitively, you're gonna get angry and it's gonna frustrate you because someone did a move or something like that. Maybe they spam something and for a little bit you get angry at it. If you're just there to have a good time, it's gonna be an awesome time. It's always a great thing to whip out a Switch at a party and just be like, hey, let's play some Smash Bros. 10,000% agree on Smash. Get a buddy who got a Lombre to level 78 or so who didn't know it evolved from a Water Stone. Oh man. Dude. That's rough. Dude, I'll definitely join in. I'll have to smack y'all back with a follow. Just ooh, I don't know if I want to go in there. Yeah, maybe I do. Prototype XD001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. You can get Dr. Kane to give up details about the purification study. All XD001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. Ooh, oh, they're talking about my mom. I think, unless it's the admin. I might be completely wrong. Yeah, but once I get done with this, I'm gonna smack y'all back with a follow, just to jump in on a stream every now and again and see what's going on. See if I can't join y'all's community. That's what he's all about. We've been taking a break on Smash for a little bit, but when he gets back to it, please hop in sometime. It'd be great. Enjoy the Pokemon high right now, dude. I'm on it. The high is calling me, and I have taken to the calling. But yeah, always welcome to join. Would be glad to have you, dude. Much appreciated. Here in a few minutes, not now, not yet, but here in a few minutes, I'm gonna hit y'all with a ad break, and then I'm gonna run to the restroom during that time, so I'm not like getting too far ahead. Instead, just so that there's not like random ad breaks or no one else gets like the pre-roll ads during that time. It just gives me a moment to go run to the restroom too. You been enjoying the Pokemon High too? Fire Red and Pokopia? Dude, I've been seeing a lot of clips of Pokopia. I was never big into like Animal Crossing, like style games, but man, does that make me really want to fucking play it. Like something about it. Something looks really cool about it that makes me just think about wanting to play it. This Pokemon's special defense is relatively high. They're eating these bites pretty easily. I didn't think I like it, but dude, I've fallen in love with it. I'm gonna take that as a high recommendation. We're gonna check it out at some point. I know that for a fact. I don't know if I'll do it in the middle of the hype right now, just because I like to give it a little bit of time for people to flesh it out, see how far the game really goes, and then once that's kind of like been determined, oh yeah, this game could go on forever, like an Animal Crossing game, or oh, it starts to peter off at this point, then I'll go like, okay, I know what to expect going in. I'll know kind of around where I'm gonna be falling off. Dude, sorry, I heard a weird noise. I look over and there's just a June bug crawling underneath my door. I'll let him out. You just kept smacking into my door. Fuck them June bugs. Dude. Oh man. Y'all definitely made this a fun night to stream on. I'm glad I did it. Good conversation with some awesome people. Yep, that's Junebug behavior. Sounds like a Junebug. Yeah, dude, it just came underneath the door, smacked it back into the door it just came out of, so I don't know. Not sure how it got in the house in the first place, but whatever. I think we'll get through this battle and then I'll take that break for a quick few minutes. He'll dive bonfire pits while it's on fire. They have just no sense of like urgency. No idea what's going on. I need to switch to the team so I can start getting some of these shadow meters down to help break some of these Pokemon out of shadow. Because if I just keep using these two Pokemon forever, then it didn't click in my head that I probably should be doing that. Go for it, man. That'll be the perfect time for you to go grab some food. We will finish out this battle here in a minute, and then that's when I'll click that button. We'll all go take a quick break, and then be back at it. Hoping Return takes out the Dustox, but I don't know for a fact that it will. Every time I see a Pineco, I just think of it exploding, and it worries me. Ow, don't confuse me. Okay. I think this calls for it. I think I'll at least switch out Teddy Ursa, to Houndour. Dude, I'm so glad y'all rated me too. Like, been having a great time just chit-chatting with you guys. Been an awesome time to pick the brain of some more Pokemon enthusiasts. Like I said, I'm hoping to get more into it and do this more often. During the weekends, there's normally when my friends are more available too, so during that time I do some variety gaming, just whatever we chose to play for that time. But during the weeks I'll probably just throw on Pokemon game, jump in, and get some things done during that time. Purely because that's just the time that I'm probably going to have the most to myself to get these sort of games done. If it's not during the week, I normally can't just jump onto like a single player game too much because I have so much limited time with the people I like to play multiplayer games with. So Goldfish is a weird matchup here, but I think we can still take care of it. My Synchronize was supposed to poison it, but because it's a poison type, it didn't get poisoned. Kind of funny. To me, at least. I think after we finish this battle and I go take my break for a quick sec, I'll have to run back up to the heal, and then we'll rearrange the party a little bit to be better suited for whatever's coming up next. Because I considering we're already kind of seeing a Cypher admin, I have a weird feeling that we might be taking on an admin tonight. Much appreciated, Griffin. I definitely appreciate you guys a lot. You guys were super fun to talk to, and hopefully we will be seeing each other more and more often. But real quick, we're gonna hit that button, take that break, and we'll be back here in a minute. Get a big old gulp of water real quick. Run off to go heal. Ammo. Worried about that. I forget where that other elevator goes, but I remember it going somewhere very specific. Hope for the best here. Yes. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, Tears has got another item for us. Super potion, let's go. I wanna switch it. Spiel. What? Awesome. Abra and Machop. Not exactly the best matchup for me. Abra will go down easily. Machop kind of takes out both my Pokemon, but we'll work on it. Machop looks so derpy in this version. Ran to go heal real quick and ended up in a battle. Seems like we got some lurkers too. Keep seeing my viewer count pop up and down, up and down. I think they're kind of just stalking us, guys. They're listening in on our conversation, they're reading our messages, but they're not participating. Come on. Join in the chat, man. Join the vibe. Back in the day, I say back in the day, like 7 years ago, or so, when I was really streaming and doing videos more often on my YouTube channel, because that was like when YouTube gaming was a thing, and I think like YouTube, or Google had Google Plus, which is like its own sort of like Reddit style application. That was when I did a lot more on my streams, and I played all sorts of ROM hacks. I did a lot of, like, my big thing was randomized Nuzlocks. Several times did we fail and have to restart the Nuzlocke. A couple funny moments from that. I said I did a Soul Link with my buddy before. I think Karate Chop kills Spiel. But I've definitely been in the Pokemon space for a long time. Just very on and off, unfortunately. Life gets in the way, you know. Building up a crit. Waste the attack. We also need to switch out Spiel in general. Ball Toy's probably the best option here. Check and make sure YouTube chat's doing all right. Yep. Definitely gonna have to make some clips out of this later on to give some content over to TikTok. The last 2 videos of XD Gale of Darkness that I posted, they've been getting consistent likes over the last like week, so I think I need to post more of that. Keep on making more and more of that. There's the fan base out there, and hopefully we can latch on to some more people. My dream as a streamer, content creator, that sort of thing, is just to build a community that I can foster / build just a group that would be willing to support each other, right? I'm all about the building other people up aspect of things if I can. I'd rather spend my time building others up than tearing them down so I can get further. And with that means that I want a community, but I don't want it to go too far, because I want to be able to still look at names and go, oh hey, blah blah blah, I'm so glad you joined. Hey Aqua, hey Griffin, hey. Psionics was another one that before I kind of popped off the last time when I was streaming what's it called? ZA. And they were a consistent viewer. Just want to be able to foster a community that would be willing to help each other. Community that looks out for each other, and I just want to make a good impact, man. That's all I really care about. Ooh, 3 super potions. Let's go. Here that I can. really, but it might be more that I can't see, so. Also the aspect of just hunting for more shadow Pokemon. So we'll keep moving and grooving. Bite on the Spoink. I don't think I meant the click Shadow Wave. Whoops. Oh well. What is shadow type or shadow moves? Like what typing is it? Look that up. Typing. Okay, so it's its own type that is just super effective against all non-shadow Pokemon. Understood. But forget that I can make a poll. Man, now that I've hit 41 followers, I need to put an actual count on my screen when I stream. I thought I did that already, but maybe it's not on right now. New goal's 50, and I gotta adjust that. I think we have stream goals enabled. Now that one's hit, we need to add the next one. I think I meant to click bite. It's nice meeting you again. It was super awesome chatting with you. Oh, we'll have to catch up more. I'm going to bed, but I'll keep you tabbed. Have a great night. Yeah, dude. I will do the same. Once I get done streaming here, I will hit you a follow if I can't, just by clicking on your name. Maybe. Let's go. Awesome. Have hit you with a mutual follow, so hopefully we will see each other in each other's streams. Much appreciate the raid. Thank you again. Have a great night. Sleep well. We'll see each other soon. People can't see it, but I like do gestures when I talk. I talk with my hands a lot, and so I was doing like peace signs and other shit, and then it like clicked in my head. I was like, no one can see what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, a little peon falling from the sky. Got some nice like jazzy synthwave going on in the background while I got the battle theme playing. I don't know why it works well, but it does. Ooh, it's a big boy Wilmer. Okay, let's go. I think we switched to C-Dot now. I got a call to the Spiel too. I think it might actually be better for me to swap to C-Dot on Umbreon. And then call the Spiel now, because I think at the end of the battle, he hit hyper mode last time too, so he's just gonna keep doing it even if I won't back out. I do the same with my hands and such, even though they can't see me. Okay, gotta go to bed for real. Thanks for the follow, appreciate it. Yeah, dude, no problem. Thank you again for the raid. Have a great night. Gold seed is perfect. Go. One slab. Go. Sure, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, that, I didn't expect them to do anything, but to get the accuracy drop, so maybe C-Dot can change this up. No. He's a big dude. He's a big dude. I need this for Umbreon to come back out, because if Bite is really considered a special move in this gen, then like Bite's gonna do the most damage here. Or maybe not. Now I'm realizing grass is technically a special typing as well in this gen. He might be just HP and defense tanky all together. There we go. I definitely want a Shiftry on my team though, if I can make it happen. That'd be so fun. We're seeing quite a few water types. I might switch C-Dot into the lead here. Get some more going. Nice little Aether. I think I've already found the way forward earlier. I think I'm just being stubborn and checking everything out before I go. Yep. Beating up all the scientists, gone everywhere in this section, so time to go up. Trying to remember, I think there should be some stairs nearby. This up. Perfect time to switch over to C-Dot, but now I need to swap Umbreon out for Hound Tower. Shadow, which one Shadow? Oh, maybe not. I don't know, again. Fine, it's fine. Because I think Croconaut has a low catch rate, so I should be fine. Torpedo is so good on the team too. I think I stick with Spiel and go for the Walrein. I think I'd go with the smart move here, which is swap into Houndour on Umbreon, and then throw the Pokeball at Croconaut, or not Croconaut, Carvana. I think that's a smart thing to do. I see all you lurkers in chat. What's going on? Come say hi. So what's your favorite Pokemon type? What's your favorite Pokemon? Answer some questions. let's open some dialogue and talk about our favorite Pokemon experiences. So I caught the Carvana. Still think this is probably the best team setup I have right now because I can use Ember on the Magnemite and Bullet Seed on the Psyduck. I need a better fire type. I don't dislike Houndour, but like I think I can do better. Keep hitting it. Do it 2 more times. Do it. No, come on. I think I'm more worried about the Remoraid. So I think I'll use the Bullet Seed on the Remoraid this time. Yeah, exactly why. Ooh. If I get another turn, I call Houndour. This AI was definitely not programmed to understand type advantages, so I'm happy for it. Yes. I'm not upset about it. 4 times. Awesome. So if we call the Houndour now, that should take a giant chunk out, and then that'll be 2 Pokemon that we'll have close enough to being ready for purification. So that when we get out of here, we'll have more team members. Let's go. Hopefully they get some good experience too once we purify them. Oh. Alright, Remoraid is down. I think we heal Seedot up a little bit, just with some of our potions, and then we continue onward. Items. Potions. Give one to Houndour as well. Nothing down this hallway. We were there earlier. That's where we healed. Gate that way. Gate that way makes me feel like I need a key card. Go find some other people to figure out what else we need. Wigglypuff and Chimecho. Chimecho's psychic type. Should be able to take care of that, I think, right? Maybe. Still think our best bet's Bullet Seed with Seedot right now, unless we just swapped out, but I mean, I'm trying to get the most of the heart gauge down on Seedot as I possibly can. The more Pokemon we have to go purify once we get out of here, the better. There we go. Okay. So Seedot's finally hit reverse mode now. Still think Chimecho's probably the threat here. We focus on Jigglypuff together once I calm down Seedot. Dude, we got 8 viewers right now. What's going on, guys? Anyone out there want to, chit chat about their favorite Pokemon experiences recently? I've been having a great time. I was telling some of the other guys that were here in the chat. I'm gonna be playing this. I'm gonna be playing Fire Red once I eventually find shiny starter, because I really want to start the game with a shiny starter. And then I still have BZA DLC to go through. I bought it, I started it, on the stream. I just never continued it because a lot of things were going on personally. Didn't have the time, so now I got the time, and coming up I'll be trying to stream more often. So if anyone wants to talk about like what's got them hyped up on Pokemon, what's got them watching other people, what they like to see out of content, let's have a conversation. Otherwise, you're gonna hear me rambling on a lot about the, you know, stab effectiveness of this versus that, and you know what I think my next move should be. Gonna Shadow Wave real fast. C-Dot's almost there. Crazy. I think it's because we took out a Pokemon or two after. If I remember correctly, there's like a key card or something that we need somewhere nearby. Full heal. Plus it really was just beating up a member over here to get a full heal. Okay, well. Items, potion. No, not potion, but I can use the heal. I think my best bet for Pokemon in my slot now is Houndour. Personally. Okay. I'll probably have these two scientists to fight, or at least one of them, the one standing up. Master Greevil supposedly making a personal tour of all the Cypher facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up like without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You're a suspicious intruder. You're a suspicious intruder. Fucking words, dude. I'm so bad at reading out the dialogue because I can't. This coming from the guy that wants to like do voice acting. When I'm put on the spot, I just can't read those dialogue lines like that. And being able to record myself later on helps, but helps me take a moment to get away from the mouth sounds that I end up making a lot of. We don't have fighting types on the team, so normal types are going to be an interesting one to go up against. I think we have to kind of like team up on a Pokemon. Color change the fire. Forget that it has color change. We might actually be able to capitalize on it being fire right now. I can swap into... Yeah, that might be the play. Umbreon bites the Snubble. We swap to Spiel, and then we hit him with a water gun while he's still a fire type. Let's go! Strats. Miss watching those old cartoons as a kid, especially the Pikachu's Vacation one. And just Snubble being like Snubble, Snubble. Shroomish. That's what okay, awesome. That could be our fighting type. Okay. I was hoping that that would have taken out, but it didn't. So, I don't know. We're gonna do some funky stuff real quick to try and weaken the Shroomish. What does that do? Evasion. Okay. So evasiveness is down. Cool. I think we fight. Shadow Mist it back. Give it some sort of stat drop, so that should be easier to catch. And the flinch. Let's go. Okay. Now what we can do, we can throw a Pokeball with Umbreon, and we can Water Gun Shroomish. So that we definitely won't kill with the Water Gun, regardless of a crit. Or we just catch it right now, because we're just that guy. We're just that guy. We're just him. Okay. Yeah, that was the Cypher admin there. I don't think this dude's gonna fight us. I think he's just chilling. Where does this go? Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. I was just thinking it, I was like, I don't know if there was an area that I didn't go to. Yeah. There indeed was an area that I hadn't gone to yet. Hadn't poured around in. But here we are. Please, won't you help us stop the Shadow Pokemon plan? Join us and help us save Pokemon. Professor Kane, I understand that what you're trying to save, but I can't help you. Why not? Whoa, you. Aren't you the kid that I saw at the Pokemon HQ lab that time? Yeah, I am that guy. Too bad, I'm still a member of Cypher. I can very well let you folks go now, can I? You're gonna let me go regardless of what you do. You can't beat me. Okay, this is a weird matchup. I might have to swap into Spiel. Yeah, let's get our little round boy out. And then, oh wait. We want to fight this Umbreon. Hop over. Deal with Houndour, because Houndour is going to get shit pushed in by a Rhyhorn. Just vibing. Hope everyone's having a great night. If you are, you know, make sure drop a follow. If you want to see some more. Not only going to be playing just Pokemon forever. I have literally a whole list of other games especially a lot having to do with Final Fantasy, that I've been dying to get to, and if I can keep up with streaming on a regular basis, we might be able to get enough through the Pokemon games to start up some other games, Final Fantasy and other stuff. Like I said, on the weekends, that's when I get a lot of time to play those games. Other games with my friends that are more multiplayer based. Just last weekend we did the Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies Easter egg for the newest map. And that's something we like to do every time a new map comes out. So we may start streaming that more often whenever we actually go do those attempts. So I think we bite here. I think I have to swap out because that Murkrow is just doing too much. I think I swap into Teddiursa. Something I like about this, like the Coliseum and XD games, they make you use bulkier Pokemon that you otherwise wouldn't use a whole lot of. Because a lot of people like to use the Pokemon that have higher speed stats, higher attack stats, or glass cannons, because during a playthrough it's all about getting that 1-hit KO sort of like feel. And in this game, a lot of the Pokemon that you're given an opportunity to play with are just bulky, which nothing wrong with. I'm personally only pointing it out because it is such a unique opportunity. Okay. Murkrow didn't attack. Please be a Shadow. Well done, bro. Oh, why weren't you Shadow? Whatever. I'm trying to remember if Dark types can affect Steel types in this generation, because I know there was like something about Dark types not being able to do anything to Steel types at one point, I think. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong typing. I don't know. There. We'll get the bite off, clean this battle up, move on. Teddiursa being at 5 HP after this battle has me worried though, because if we end up fighting this admin right now, Teddiursa is not going to be something I can swap into. And it's join your party. Leafstone. Awesome. I can use that for C-Dot into Shiftry. Yeah. Or Nuzleaf into Shiftry, I should say. But yeah. Which, I mean, once C-Dot is able to be purified, that will occur relatively soon. Dude, getting a Shiftry? Crazy. Getting a Shiftry early? Even crazier. Yeah. Their name Lavrina? Lavrina. I'm not gonna make fun of her posture. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. She just looks like she's hunched over a little bit. Okay, she's straight now, but before she walked out, a little hunched over. Had me worried. We need the professor's cooperation for our plan, so please, sweetie, can you please ask him to nicely help? No. I don't think I will. You guys stole my professor, the person that I look up to in our organization, away from me. In front of my eyes, and try to beat me up with a shadow Pokemon. But I had to steal. Come on now. Yeah, wanna help you? Oh, no. Can I... Is there a way to get rid of that? How does the mod thing? There we go. Beautify and Love Disc. Interesting pairing. As long as it doesn't kill. Okay. I mean, you can go for the wrong Pokemon. That's absolutely a thing. Like, so long as it doesn't kill a Houndour, I think we're in a good spot, but definitely not going to kill a Houndour. Forget what her ace in this battle is, though. The Shadow Pokemon that she should have. This takes out Beautifly, but if it was going to, I was going to say I should probably swap out to something so that Love Disc doesn't decide the Water Gun the right Pokemon all of a sudden. Too late. Come on. No crit. I was hoping for a crit. Fine. Everything's fine. I think we're doing just fine. This is both like a walk down memory lane where I'm kind of having to remember these old things that happened. Okay. I think the best option here is fight the Love Disc, heal the Houndour. Can't heal when it's in reverse mode? Can I swap it out when it's in reverse mode? I'm not exactly in the best position by leaving him in if I can't heal him. No. It's fine. It's fine. Because we bring back out Houndour after after we would have been knocking out the Love Disc anyways, so I think so long as the Roselia didn't do anything to Houndour, we're able to call it on our next turn. Oh. Forgot that that's your Pokemon. Seed on my Umbreon. The issue is I'm going to need him. And I'm not going to be able to heal him. Okay, I think we bite the Delcatty because we want to get it down as low as possible. We call the Houndour to stop it from killing itself. It's gonna go down this turn. If I predicted this wrong, I will be amazed. Okay, like if I predicted this wrong, I'd be amazed, but that means that we might lose Umbreon instead for the battle. C-Dot has to be our best bet here, unfortunately. Woo. And we're immobilized by love. Missile on Umbreon. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Cool. Glad we're not doing a Nuzlocke. That would have been a huge oversight on my part. Okay, between what we have, I think Baltoy has to do the Shadow Blitz on the Roselia, and then we throw a Pokeball. I think we throw the Great Ball at Delcatty, because it second stage Pokemon. Catcher, it's going to be a little bit higher. There we go. Easy. Mega Drain. Yeah. I think with the next turn, I think we're gonna use Baltoy's turn to revive Houndour. Choice here. Seedot's turn to Secret Power and hope for like something crazy. Yeah, I thought Baltoy was going down before we get a chance to make a move. So. Okay, that actually hurt it quite a bit for what Seedot can do, so I think we just Ember and Super Power again. Hope the Pin Missile doesn't do enough to take anyone out. Bruh. Okay, you can stop, bro. Cut it out. I don't know if... Ooh, Burn's huge. There we go. Like, I don't know if that range of Seedot takes it out, but I don't think it matters anymore. Let's go. First admin taken down for this run. On a roll, have caught every Shadow Pokemon that we've come across so far. Battled every trainer in this facility. About to return the professor. About to have a bunch of Pokemon get a well-deserved purification. May cause some of them to even evolve. Other can now be purified. Adarom. I see that. Important that look back for animal. Cool. And now we are back. So I think what we're going to do is we're gonna purify a bunch of Pokemon, make some evolutions happen, and that might be it for the night. Finally finished it. He finally finished the purification chamber. So now we can go purify some Pokemon. So Houndour's the only one that can currently purify, if I remember correctly. Ace, your father and I designed this 5 years ago when we were motivated by the Shadow incident. If evildoers were to create Shadow Pokemon again, we wanted to be able to save them ourselves. Ace, your father believed passionately to honor your father's wish. I put together a Pokemon HQ lab. Ace, if your father were here, I'm sure that he would be delighted. Meanwhile, it's gone. Everyone seems to have rallied around Lily and made things happen. Ace will have you lead the way. The glorious history of Purification Chamber will begin with you. But first, if you could be so kind as to briefly explain how the Purification Chamber works. Listen closely. Purification Chamber is a facility in which shadow Pokemon undergo purification through contact with regular Pokemon. Purification is conducted on what we call a set. This is where shadow Pokemon comes into contact with regular Pokemon. In the center of a set, one shadow Pokemon is placed. Up to 4 regular Pokemon can be placed around the shadow Pokemon. We have 9 of those sets here. That means we can effectively purify up to 9 shadow Pokemon at the same time. There's one thing you need to be careful about. Purification won't proceed if you place only a single shadow Pokemon on a set. Purification can only happen if there is at least 1 regular Pokemon on a set with a shadow Pokemon. The number of regular Pokemon placed with a shadow Pokemon and their capabilities are key points. First, the number of regular Pokemon. The more regular Pokemon you place with the shadow Pokemon, the quicker purification is. Next, the capability of Pokemon compatibility. Compatibility depends on the type of Pokemon involved and the direction they face. By adjusting these factors, you'll likely see a difference in purification speed. If you need details, I'll be happy to explain later, but right now I'd like you to check this set out. Chamber status is on standby. System status is good to go. Step on the circular pad, holographic image of the Pokemon involved. The purification will appear. You're just telling me how to start the thing. He explained everything I need to know. Let's get it. Step 1. Edit. That 1, we'll put Houndour into place. Houndour is ready to open its heart, however, there must be at least 1 other Pokemon. Okay, be like, hey, Ursa, I guess. I don't know, man. I only have so many non-shadow Pokemon. I forget, like, if I remember correctly, the whole reason for doing this is so that if you have Pokemon that are close on that shadow meter to being purified, you could possibly purify them without getting the meter all the way down. No nickname for now. We might do nicknames later. Edit. Let's now try C-Dot. Center. So I don't know what the... Like, I don't know if, like, me just running around for a bit will end this. I need to do some more research on this specific thing. I feel like I'll be able to do this a lot faster if I just go massage some of them out and then go to the relic and Gale village and go from there. Plus, I think I need more Pokemon to just have to help out with purification, because these are my main party members right now. I can't just throw all of them in there and hope for the best. You can access the purification in any PC. Be sure to try that feature out now that whatever it looks like. You'll have progress on the data ROM that we brought back from the lab. Yes, the data to analyze should be ready soon. Go upstairs and ask Aiden man in the room next to the director's office room, filing basic data. Trying, guys. Damn. Let me, before I do anything, I have the clone case. I remember, yeah. I remember having some extra clone. I'll do these big ones for Spiel. A lot. Now be purified. Do it one more time for C-Dot. I think C-Dot should be ready to go. So we can go back in the purification chamber, get both of them ready to go, and then make some changes to the party too, so that we can get Shroomish on. Good stuff. Good stuff. Man's always falling around this gear here. This is strange. Joey wonders where he went. I don't know. Mayhaps went downstairs earlier. Don't tell me that, because that makes me think he got kidnapped. We're apparently not good at protecting our own people, so. We got the mining in there now. No. But then trudging outside the lab with a forlorn expression on his face is something to matter. Ah, there he is. Oh, I'm sorry, Professor. I couldn't decipher it. Oh, it's you, Ace. You scared me half to death. The data ROM is heavily protected with a bank vault, or like a bank vault. It would be a serious. You take a seriously talented guy to break through and get in the contents. A seriously talented guy, you say? Hey, Crane is coming his way down here. So this is essentially where we go back to the mad scientist lab, right? Or no, we're going to Pyrite Town. Ooh, okay. Okay. We've been given the location of Pirate Town in that canyon. Perfect. Well, now that I have 2 Pokemon that can open their hearts, I'm gonna go do that. We're gonna access the PC. We're gonna move Shroomish onto the team. Yeah. Move Shroomish onto the team instead of Ultiway. Claydol would be fun to have, but I don't know how useful Claydol will be with the current party that we have. Purification Chamber, we're gonna do here. We're gonna choose Heal. Put you there. And then do here or something. Then set 2 to C-Dot. I wish there was a way to like take all the Pokemon out at one time. Damn, okay. They give me the same message that it gave fucking face. I'm done editing sets, so let's go ahead and I guess I gotta go to the Purification Chamber itself. Perfect. Into Roar Beam. Charm, gain a bunch of XP, gain levels. See now. Oh. No, I'm good. Yeah. You got going. Boom. So, Leaf C-Dot should be able to evolve into a Nuzleaf after this. Yep. Cool. And then we can evolve him straight into a Shiftry and early game have a Shiftry. Crazy. Probably isn't the best idea considering most early gen stone evolutions don't get more moves via level up, but I don't know. Station chamber, that's now. I feel like there's gotta be a way to move. Like, clear your sets. Teddy Ursa out. At some point, I think I will replace Teddy Ursa, but not right now. I think I like Teddy Ursa. Like I said in the previous stream, this game made me have a greater love for Teddy Ursa as a whole and Ursa Ring, and also the move Return, just because you kind of have to become friendly with the Pokemon that you bring back from being Shadow Pokemon. So, Leaf Stone. We're gonna use it on the Nuzleaf. And we're gonna get the Shiftry! Dude, having a Shiftry this early is gonna be insane. Can't wait to see what his stats look like at level 18. Let's go. But like right now, our best team is going to be Shiftry and Umbreon. He is more of a physical attacker, but it looks like he's got a decent special attack stat. This is nature. Sassy. Sassy ups special attack, doesn't it? Either way, dude, we got far. We've gotten through the first base, we took on our first admin, we captured a whole lot of shadow Pokemon, and we only been at this for about 2.5 hours at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good old save now. Just make sure we are all good to go. Overwrite your previous save, yes. Gotten 12 shadow Pokemon, purified 4 Pokemon. I did that all in the frame of about 2.5 hours. So I think next time we will go into Pyrite Town, go explore, maybe compete in a competition, do some more crazy shit there. I don't know if I'll be able to stream directly tomorrow, but I will try to get another stream in within the weekend, probably. So just anyone that's, you know, just kind of vibing, is it kind of lurking in the chat right now, just be on the lookout if you want to see some more of this. We will definitely be playing more later on. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks so much to RMJ Griffin for the raid and Aqua for staying for a while and chatting. I really appreciate it, everyone. And hopefully everyone has a great night. I know I'm about to go get to bed. It's going to be a good snooze for me.